My
Hi, Dr. Robinson, and today I am moving you through Exploring Zoology, a Laboratory Guide, 3rd edition. I will tell you, you will want someone to create tactile graphics for you as you move through this, but this is a totally accessible book and easy, so easy to read through. You can down arrow and move through your information, and I highly suggest that the first time you do it, okay? But I want you to know you can do insert F7 to go right to your links once you learn your page to go right to start reading.
This feature is only available from within a virtual document.
Don't we love that?
School year 2020. My library vertical bar AACC bookstore dash Microsoft dash profile 1. My library vertical bar AACC skip the main content.
Hi, it's Dr. Robinson, and today I'm taking you through Exploring Zoology, a laboratory guide, 3rd edition. Anything that is a laboratory guide, you will always want to have tactile graphics. So pair up with someone who can make you some graphics for the very unusual types of creatures in this book. You can down arrow very easily through this.
Graphic A search region. Search for titles. Edit search.
And of course you can hit enter for skip to main content or search for a specific title. But this is the title we want, and you can just insert F7 and go right to start reading. So let's go ahead and do that. Insert F7.
Links list dialog. Links list view. Skip S. Start reading Exploring Zoology A Laboratory.
Yep. First time you're ever on a page, always insert down arrow and listen to every single facet of the page before you start using your links or your bookmarks, etc. Hit enter.
Enter. Loading page. Loading complete. Page has no alert. This section has one page page loading.
Good. Now, you are directly in your book when you access here, but just know your table of contents and your navigation region is at the very top of your page. And you always need to type in what you need, so let's go ahead and just control home and listen.
Exploring Zoology A Laboratory Guide, 3rd edition.
Okay, 3rd edition, that is what we want. Let's tab once.
Skip the main content.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you, even when you're in your table of content and you hit enter, control home, tab once to skip to main content, and it will get you immediately into your book. If you insert down arrow, it's going to take a while to read past stuff you don't really want to listen to. Tab's the same issue as well as down arrow. So it's always going to be fastest to go to your table of content, get to what you need to, control home, hit enter on skip to main content. And as soon as you do that, it pops you right to your book. But since this is the first time I'm showing you how to do this, we're going to tab through to find that navigation region.
Main menu button to activate, press enter.
Main menu button is your table of contents. Spacebar.
Space, complementary region. Main menu, book content.
Tab.
Book content,
and I
main
just
region.
heard book content.
Frame. Book content frame.
It will pop you off. So as soon as I tabbed, it happened to pop right off the main menu, right into the book content. So just control home, no big deal.
Exploring Zoology A Laboratory Guide.
And
3rd.
tab.
Skip the main content.
Nope.
Complementary region. Main menu.
Yep. And down arrow.
Close menu button. List of 14 items.
14 items. You can use the letter I to do this also. Continue to down arrow.
Visit it back to shelf.
Down arrow.
Lang. Table of contents.
Yep. I also want you to, and you're just going to need a down arrow and do down arrow through this whole thing, but you're also going to hear down arrow one more time.
Lang. Bookmarks.
Bookmarks. So as soon as you are reading your page, you want to immediately come back to your main menu. You want to bookmark it, especially if it's a long chapter, and it will immediately bring you right back to your bookmarks. So you don't have to redo all of that. So let's go ahead and go back up to table of contents.
Lang. Table of contents.
And hit enter and open.
Enter.
And it populates. And down arrow.
Close menu button. Lang. Cover up level 1.
Cover.
Lang. Title page.
Title.
Lang. Book team.
Okay.
Copyright ID level 1.
And let's just go down to chapter 1 quickly.
Lang. Preface. Lang. Acknowledgement. Lang. About the Lang. Laboratory. Lang. Toggle sub dash chapters for chapter 1 M dash fundamental laboratory
And
skills
enter.
button. Enter. Table of
And
contents.
opens
List.
it.
Toggle sub dash
And
chapters
down
for
arrow.
Lang. Exercise 1-1 colon metric weights and
And
measurement.
enter.
Exercise 1-1 colon metric weights and measurement.
Okay, and it immediately populates. Once again, you can tab into this. You can go ahead and arrow it into it. But even if you down arrow, you're going to be hitting a lot of elements that you don't want to. So I'm going to do it the long way so you can hear this. But me, I would control home, tab once to skip to main content, and it immediately pops you into your book. Let's go the long way first.
Book content frame. After completing the exercises in this chapter, you should be able to 1. Understand metric weights and measurements. 2. Identify the parts of a compound microscope and
Okay, wow, it is moving faster. Let's keep going.
understand how to do 3. Make a 4. Identify. Understand how to 5. Discuss
beautiful.
and body regions of animals.
Okay, and it starts you exactly where you need to do. After completing the exercise in this chapter, you should be able to.
Lang. Chapter 1. Lang. 1. Book. After completing the exercises in this chapter, you
Let's just do insert down arrow and listen to the whole page.
After completing the exercises in this chapter, you should be able to: 1. Understand metric weights and measurements. 2. Identify the parts of a compound microscope and understand how to use it. 3. Make a wet mount of a specimen on the microscope slide. 4. Identify the parts of a stereoscopic microscope and understand how to use it. 5. Discuss basic dissection techniques. 6. Interpret references to body symmetry, body planes, and body regions of animals. Chapter 1. 1. Fundamental laboratory skills. Exercise 1-1 Metric weights and measurements. Materials needed: lower right shadow black character 1006.
And you can see how flawless this is. You will want to read ahead because this is where you're going to need to hook up with someone to really show you the microscope. You can go ahead and really feel it. You are going to have someone make some tactiles for you so you actually understand the microbes that are underneath the microscope. You do want to feel it. You want to be able to adjust it, see how all of those different items work. You need meter sticks. You will need all of this in Braille, etc. Okay, so let's go ahead and control home, and now I'm going to show you better ways to search. So let's go ahead and control home.
Exploring Zoology A Laboratory. Skip the main content.
Nope.
Complementary region. Table of content.
Nope.
Close menu button to
Nope.
activate. Table of contents.
Nope.
List. Title page I. Title page.
If it moves you through like that, you want to shift tab to close.
Cover up. Close menu button
Yep.
to activate.
Space
Space.
bar.
Main menu button. Use JAWS key plus Alt plus M to move.
And tab.
Search button. Use JAWS key plus Alt
Okay,
plus.
so you could search for a title, but I'm going to show you a faster way.
Current page number group. Change page edit.
Page. Okay, so let's say you need to actually go to like page 96. Let's do 96 and enter.
96. Enter. This section has one page: page 96.
Okay, and since it read so flawlessly before, just insert down arrow. If it starts, my guess is it's going to read through a whole bunch of stuff you don't want. Tab once and just listen.
Go to page button to activate. Press enter.
Okay, as soon as you hit enter, you did stay exactly in your edit box. So you will be tabbing through a lot of other garbage.
This section has one page: page 96.
Okay, but you can also control home, like I mentioned.
Exploring Zoology A Lab. Skip the main content.
Enter.
Enter. Book content. Main region. Book.
Right into your book. Let's insert down arrow and listen.
Cilia verisdom contractile vacuole food vacuole buccal cavity contractile stock copyright Michael Schenk macronucleus 5.4 is the plane of division during.
Okay, and at that point, grab that graphic of your peristome so you can actually feel it before you go into your questions.
Lang 5.5 Why is conjugation considered a form of sexual reproduction?
Okay, and of course you're going to read all this information. What's kind of nice is it does start with the pictures first, so it kind of gives you a preview of what you're going to be listening to about your work. Okay? My guess is the teacher's going to want you to fill out this information. So
Lang 5.4 is the plane of division
Control
during.
Shift down arrow.
5.4 is 5.5 5.6 What evolutionary.
Okay, you can quickly copy those out. Control C, and let's go ahead and open Word.
Windows 3 taskbar opening dash. Word new
And
escape.
escape.
Edit.
And love to have those pasted in. Let's do insert space.
Picture smart dialog. You must enable anonymous usage data collection. Yes button to activate.
Yes.
Span possesses a funnel dash shaped cell body with a ring. Picture smart is in progress. Caption is text. This tag describes the photo text. He's wrapping the top. More results.
Yep, and
Enter. Exploring Zoology A Laboratory Guide. 3rd edition dash my caption is text. This text to text.
And there you go, and there are your questions. So if you cannot copy and paste this out, this is how you're going to do that. Remember, insert space PC. Here we go.
5.4 is the plane of division during fission.
Control Shift down arrow to select those questions. And
This object possibly appears in the photo 1505 character photo.
And I'm going to tell you, you can also just copy this whole page out and paste it into Word. And I actually think that's an option in
Luggage
here.
and back. Heading abstract.
Yeah,
Font
no,
parallel.
just do a Control
1825.
Copy,
Exploring
Alt
Zoology A
tab,
Laboratory.
back to
Picture
Word.
smart result. Document 1 dash Word.
Control
R1
A,
word.
paste, and there you go. So now, Control Home.
Page 1. 12 points. Graphic. Unlabeled image. Graphical
You can
user
get rid of
interface. Text. Tablet.
Yep.
Graphic. Unlabeled image. 0.208 inches.
Got a couple of
11
graphics
points.
in there.
Graphical.
Just delete it out. And
12 points. 18 points. Caption is
Get rid
bold
of
italic.
that.
12 points. This text appears
Get
in the
rid of
photo.
that.
Normal. 5.4 is the plane of division during fission along the longitudinal.
there you go. And actually, all the questions are right in here, along with the words to the pictures. So learn that command well. Insert space, P, and then C, and then go ahead and that's your picture smart in JAWS. Copy that information out, and you can immediately do your work. So that's going to be the trick to that.
Exploring Zoology A Laboratory.
I forgot these books are protected. So, but no big deal. That doesn't stop us at all from doing the work. So that is how really cool and incredibly accessible this book is, and it gives you lots of options. But even if you cannot copy and paste out, it does not matter. It does not stop us. Insert space, PC. Okay, have fun, and go do some great work.